What's poppin' Ty Pack? It's your girl Ty, and I'm back with another video. Hold up. Represent, because today I wanted to come to you guys and basically talk about dating, my experience, and I'm just gonna talk about the whole dating experience. So let's just jump right into the video. To me, when it comes to dating, you have to be willing to do a few things. You know, you have to communicate, try to understand a person, be willing to grow. You know what I'm saying? Be willing to accept the person for how they are. Excuse me, and not force. Like, you have to be able to. You basically have to be able to just think past you. You know what I'm saying? When you're single, you're by yourself, you have to, you're not worried about nobody else. It's just you. So it's more of a selfish type of vibe. But when you finally get with somebody, it's a different story. The thing I suggest that you do before you even jump into the dating scene, decide that you really want to date, is know what you want. Is to know what you want in someone. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you at least know what you're looking for in a person. Make sure that you have good intentions. Make sure that it's something that you're ready for. Because a lot of times we jump into trying to find someone and dating, and we're not personally ready for all that. You know what I'm saying? We think we're ready. We feel like, or sometimes you just want somebody, you're lonely, anything like that, you know what I'm saying? So you put forth the effort, but you're really not ready for those things. So always make sure that you're ready for love. Why are you hiding from me? I quickly get my freedom. The main thing I feel like you should do when dating is always pay attention to the signs. It's always signs. I feel like it's signs from day one letting you know if you should keep talking to this person, anything like that. Like, pay attention to all the signs from the jump in the dating courtship, all that. Like, pay attention to that, because by the time you get to the relationship, that's when you're gonna realize, okay, I should have really been listening to my mind. Like, I should have listened to myself and followed my first mind and never did this. To me, the whole dating stuff is just too much nowadays. Like, it may be just too much, period, but nowadays it's way too much, because most really just want sex. Most don't want nothing serious. Most just trying to experience things and have fun, which is understood, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're young, it's understood. It's just like, I just feel like as a whole, we all have so much to do better and different for our dating experience to just be better, instead of people to just be walking around here having sex with each other, ending up pregnant, being single parents. Like, a lot of people dealing with a lot of things that they really wouldn't have to deal with if they really got to know a person and realize a person is what they're really showing you when they show you certain things. So when it comes to accepting, I feel like you have to be willing to accept things that your partner does, that, you know what I'm saying, that you're not willing, that you're not used to. Basically, you have to accept things that you're not used to, because when you get with somebody, you can't force them to do this. You can't force them to change and all that stuff like that, because at the same time, you got to accept the person for them. Even though, you know what I'm saying, you might suggest that they should do things differently, you can't physically force the change on them. So, You have to be able to just accept the person for who they are and either work with them or not. With being willing to grow, I feel like y'all both have to be willing to grow individually and as a whole. Y'all both have to be willing to make changes, make the sacrifices and do what y'all have to do for y'all to not just grow. When I say grow individually, I mean, like, work on the things that y'all both need to work on separately, and then come together and work on the things that y'all need to work on as a whole, so that y'all can be even more stronger. Y'all can just, have not just that relationship, y'all have that friendship, that bond, that understanding. You know what I'm saying? You have to be willing to just not be selfish. When I say, think past you, that's basically what it is. Don't be selfish. Make sure that you're thinking about the other person. When you're doing things, for the most part, you're not just doing it for you, especially if it's something serious. So it's like, you gotta make sure that you're not just thinking about, oh, how this gonna play out for you. If it's something real and it's something serious, you gotta make sure you be like, okay, how is this gonna work out and how is this gonna play out for me and this person? You know what I'm saying? Don't overdo it. I'm not saying overdo it, you know what I'm saying? Because overdoing it in just any and every relationship, which you shouldn't be just jumping in any relationship and all that. But it's like, don't overdo it with people. Just go with the flow. Yes. Don't be judgmental while dating also. That's another way that we all block our blessings. Being judgmental. You know what I'm saying? Just, as humans, we have to learn how to just go with the flow sometimes. Live life. Have fun. Enjoy. And I know I struggle with the same thing. Because at the same time, I don't want my time to be wasted. And it shouldn't be wasted, baby. Because my time ain't free. And I don't have much free time, okay? Because I'm always trying to get this dollar bill. You feel me? Even though we all want what we want, we should all try to have an open mind while dating. And try not to be too picky, you know what I'm saying? But we want what we want. And I don't blame anybody for doing what they have to do so they don't have to settle for less. Because I know I don't want to settle. I want real, I'm searching for a real love. My experience dating has been crazy. It's been a roller coaster. It's just been a lot for me. And a lot of times I just give up on dating and I just be like, I'm not here for it, because honestly, it's like people want certain things from you when you're just dating. That's relationship shit, like. And that's just not me. Like, I'm not about to be out here, every person that I'm out here dating or going on a date with, I'm not about to sleep with you. I'm not about to do this and that with you. Like, it's so much. Like, trust me, I'm not mad about the fact that people have certain things. Like, okay, if you don't do this and this, you can't date me. If you have this and this, you can't date me. You understand? I understand that, because I'm the type of person that I feel like I'm personally not ready to date someone that has kids. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even that, oh, it's the kids. I love children. I personally can't wait to have my own family. You know what I'm saying? It's just that you might have to deal with baby mama drama, baby daddy drama, or they still this, they still that. It's like so much when it comes to dating people with children, that I just decide that I personally don't know if I want to take that chance at this moment in my life. You know what I'm saying? So I try to stay away from that. But if it happens, it happens. It's just that that's something I prefer not to do or really look for. Like, we all want what we want, and then we all have things that is like, okay, that's a deal breaker, I can't do that, you know what I'm saying? And for me, it's like, I'm not one of them girls where like, I have money, or he can't this, or he can't that, he got a that. You know, that's not me. Like that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I really used to be like, oh, he can't this, he can't that. It's a lot for me because it's so much that you have to be open-minded to now, and some things people can't deal with. I try my best. Like, I honestly, I try to give people, in my opinion, dating nowadays isn't really even dating. It's more of, okay, hey, how you doing? It's more of, okay, let me see how your sex is, you know what I'm saying? Or let me see this, let me see that, or let me just jose her or jose him and see if they gonna pop it off. Another thing that I had a problem with while dating is family issues. Sometimes people just too nosy. Sometimes people just got so much to say. Like, why you worrying about this? Like, let people be happy. Mind yours, you know? But I dealt with that a lot in the dating thing, you know what I'm saying? Oh, my people said this, oh, you only looking for this because my cousin of this. Like, why you always, or I talked to this person and they said, like, baby, make your own decisions. Like, baby, putting your family in the middle of stuff, dating and all that, is not a good thing. Not a good mix. My issue with dating is that it's really stressing. It's stressful for me. Like, it's like I don't have patience for a lot of people, and it don't take much for me to just be like, okay, I'm done. Bye-bye. I ain't got time for you, blocked. You know what I'm saying? And and when it comes to like to dating, I got to the point where it was like, okay, I'm tired of this. Why am I single? I'm single because I choose to be single. Nobody came around to make me feel like, oh, they're worthy of being with me, or I'm worthy of, you know, being with them. I'm also taking the time out to work on me, like I always do while I'm single. Work on me, focus on me, growing, doing the things that I wanted, growing, doing all the things that I want to do, making sure that I'm happy, that I'm just, you know, working on all the stuff that I want to work on for me. Because I gotta do what I gotta do to make it. Because, baby, you can't depend on them. Nobody. Okay? I suggest that for anybody and everybody. Like, if you need to work on you, or anytime that you're single, make sure that you work on you and focus on you and bettering yourself. So when you do end up with somebody, that you're gonna be good, or you're gonna be a better you for you and them. You know what I'm saying? You will just be that person that you basically need to be. You'll just basically have that mindset, be that person that you feel like you should and you need to be within you. You know what I'm saying? Always make sure you focus on yourself, period. That's something that you should always do. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. One thing that I want to say about dating that everybody needs to know, this dating, relationships, all that, is knowing when to let go, knowing when to walk away for you to end up in better situations. Because, baby, sometimes we stay in these situations even though it's understood, because we can't control how we feel. Baby, if we can control how we feel, I think we all will be good. Good. It'll be nothing. But we can't control how we feel. So it's like, you know, if we still caring about this person, it's gonna be hard to walk away, whether we just talking, dating, or whatever, josing, period. So it's like, that's one thing I feel like with everything, people just need to learn how to let go and walk away sometimes when you have, especially when you have all the signs. When it comes to people with depression and anxiety dating, I feel like it can be tough, especially when it gets into, when things get really stressful. You know what I'm saying? It can be really tough, especially if you have a toxic person or anything like that, because things can end up bad. Things can end up real bad. You could click out. You be in jail somewhere. Just get real crazy, you know what I'm saying? And we don't need that happening, baby. No sir. Vicky down here. This my man. Forever. Please be sure to find someone that's going to love you and be there for you and support you as your friend, your lover, you know what I'm saying? Always, always, always. Another thing I feel like you should do when it comes to dating is learn your person love language. Like, everybody like interpret things differently when it comes to everything. So it's also the same thing with love. So make sure that you do what you gotta do. I mean, make sure you communicate. Make sure you communicate and try to find out their love language for things to work out better for y'all as a whole. And that plays a part, and also in y'all growing together. I had technical difficulties because Ziggy decides to knock down the camera. Ignorant. Lord. But make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my social medias and join the pack. Join the pack. Yeah, we lit. You fucking weak. Ty, we in this bitch.